as your grade changes, your slopes change, and so on and so forth. You got to be able to be sitting in that dozer and know when your body is kiltered one way or the other. That's how you stay on grade. You got to be able to feel in your ass what you're doing. Damn me, I don't give. Who get $100? I'm bidding $100 now, $200. I tell you, bid about $200. I could do $200. Good drop for me. $200 now, $300. I three, bid about $3. Three about $3. Three, get $300 for them.
Sold on $99 a month.
There you go. Yeah.
I like it.
Good. We got audio and video. We multimedia.
All right, Jeff Spencer. What kind of construction life hacks do you have for us? When you're sitting in the dozer, you wear one of those little cushion seats for your bottom?
No, it's been a few years since I sat in a dozer, but I do miss that. But no, it's when I started out, there was a guy that worked for my dad. He had probably one of the best dozer hands I ever seen, and he told me I was trying to learn how to run a dozer. And this is literally what he told me. He said, if you're going to be a good dozer operator, he said you got to be able to feel it in your ass. And it didn't comprehend at the time. But when you get on a dozer and you start running and you start, as your grade changes, your slopes change, and so on and so forth, you got to be able to be sitting in that dozer and know when your body is kiltered one way or the other. That's how you stay on grade. You got to be able to feel in your ass what you're doing.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your ass feeling exposure on the dozer?
Well, over years, I got to where it felt like it's pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Is that one of the criteria you look for when you're hiring heavy machine operator?
It's every operator you hire, they think they're the best operator ever was, and that's just part of it. And, it doesn't matter if you and I both are operators, how we run a machine. The thing is, is getting to the same point at a finished product, and who's going to get there the fastest and do it correctly. You may have a different style of doing it than I do, but as long as we get the same outcome in a justifiable time frame without any faults, then it doesn't really matter. It's whoever taught me or however I learned. You may have learned different or someone taught you different, then that's what you got to go with, and you got to stick with it. And sure, we always got more to learn, and there's stuff that we can change throughout our experience. But that's what I've done over the years. I spent a lot of time, and it's like today I had a meeting, and the guy I was meeting with several years ago, job that he was on, he was running. My dad took me out, and I was running a great crew for him. And it was a rain day, and these guys were still working. He's actually on the low site here in town. And my dad dropped me off that morning with a 5-gallon bucket. He said, "Here, you sit here and watch these guys." And he said, "I'll be back in a little while." 4 hours later, he come back and brought me some lunch. I sat on a 5-gallon bucket for 4 hours and watched those guys work. And, I was mad. I was getting wet, sitting in the rain and stuff. And it wasn't raining hard, but it was raining enough that for 4 hours time, I got wet. But looking back, I learned a lot watching those guys as far as putting in a job, what to do, and it was just it was a good learning experience for me.
It's good advice, Jeff Spencer.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of advice it is, but it's no matter how good operator you are, there's always more you can learn. There's someone out there that's always going to be better than you are.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you heard, please give us a like and a share. Subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate your support.